Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a very pleasant night to you, my precious pack. Welcome back once more to World of Tanks. This one is basically getting no editing at all because this is so late in the morning. I'm just gonna mash the audio together and call it good at that. Now, this is the second match I played from the other day, and to say that I only played 3 because I got frustrated with the game is an understatement. The first one, RNG, and a teammate screwed me over. Not a surprise there with RNG, because it's always against me. This match was pretty much okay. I actually had a fine time. And then the third match, I got lit on fire with every single shot that hit me, and I burned to death on the second shot, so... yeah. But it didn't occur to me until after I had completed this match, and had looked at this tank multiple times, that this is a tank that's not really available to all of the player base. For now, it's available to deputies and stuff like that. Specifically, the content creators, if I'm not mistaken, for the community contributors. I like the tank, and I wish everyone could get one, because it just seems like a stupidly good time in the form of a very, 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 very lightly armored tank with a very, very high rate of fire. It's like another tank we got a while back, and I love that thing to bits, and I loved ramping off of stuff, flying through the air and being shot. Hey, look, there's one of them right now. Look at it in all of its adorableness. Just being ripped apart. And yeah, if they give us a chance to get that one for free, I will happily grind for it. Because I want another stupidly derpy little tank that's just... it puts rounds downrange at a very, very abnormally high rate, and it's got some very, very memey rounds. Standard round, 270 pen. Why? 250 alpha. Okay, but then it's got like a 5-second rate of fire. No, a 5-second reload time. And then you look over to its high explosive rounds. 420 damage, 100mm pen. Who decided that needed to be a thing, and how can I get my filthy hands on one? Because I want one. Oh. This match, as you're going to see, it was just... there were a few times, like the beginning there, where I looked over at that tank, because I looked at the tank and I just imagined myself having one and doing something stupid in it and just having a good time. Which does ultimately happen in this match. I do something stupid, my tank explodes, but I still have a good time before I die. Nope. Took way too long to aim in. Oh yeah, because this is getting no editing at all. There's just going to be random points where I just go silent, because my brain is processing what is going on, because it's so late in the morning and I should be asleep by now, but I'm not. The joys of destroying your sleeping schedule for no reason. Actually, no, this time there was a reason. Just not one that I care to state here now. Anyone wants to know was in the Discord for a while. I will say, while I want one of the Czechoslovakian tank destroyers, I am content having this little thing. Any tank that I can get for free, basically, I'll be content with, but especially if they're lightly armored and stupidly fast, because I just love them to bits. And well, I'm not a fan of the weapon on the AP AMX 30, the Alt Proto, mainly due to the weapons handling. I don't mind how it looks, though, and I kind of like it. It's grown on me. Especially the 11 degrees of compression. And hey, look who just showed up. And no, I don't have a spotting fitting on this. I have improved tracks, I can never remember the name, gun rammer, and vertical stabilizer. Vertical stabilizer feels like it's a waste on its own. I'm probably going to switch back to the other fitting, which is basically the same thing, but drop the vertical stabilizer in exchange for vents, because it just I'd rather have a faster reload time than this. Speaking of fast reload, that Kampfpanzer, I need to play it again. It's as simple as that. I need to play it until I get my hands on the Czechoslovakian tank somehow. Because this is just... I forgot how fun it is to have extremely low DPM, but just throw rounds out like there's no freaking tomorrow. Just processing for a second, figuring out what's going on. Yeah, at the moment when I looked back there in the match, I was just thinking, why are the heavy tanks still up on the hill when we need them to go into the forest? And here comes a disappointing shot. And as a few of you probably saw there, I was sliding backwards. Ultimately, that's what's going to kill me. Me driving backwards a little bit too quickly, driving a little bit too far towards the edge, and then sliding off, as you're going to see. But for now, it seems like we're going to win, doesn't it? We have the numbers advantage, we're in okay firing positions. It seems like something's going to go right, and then everything starts to go wrong all at once. And I was wasting time in the bushes when I could have been moving up. But there's also a light tank in front of me. If I move up too far, I would just die the way that the heavy tanks just did. I'm just trying to figure out if I can spot the light tank without being spotted in return. The answer is no. I also cannot hit them at all. So, long story short, name of the title that everyone's going to be thinking of is seeing a tank like the, however you want to pronounce that, good luck. I wish I could say it was, but it was on my team and we still lost quite horribly. Am I to blame for it? Yes, I was part of the team. I helped drag everyone down equally. Still not quite time for me to die yet, though, as you can probably tell, because I keep getting close to the edge, but not quite falling off yet. I just keep on trying to figure out where I can park, what I can do. I'm trying not to sit in the exact same spot, so in case tanks decide to aim in, but if it's one of the ones off to the left, yeah, they're going to hit me no matter what, just because of how the bushes are angled. Well, positioned. Ooh, that looks nice. And miss. Because why not? And... that little tiny boop on the ground, that little tiny touch, as I fell, is what destroyed the tank. Just that little itty bitty tap. But it doesn't matter. Team was losing anyways. There could have been some plays I could have made, but too tired at the time and just didn't care enough, because at the time I wasn't really playing to win, I was just playing to play, which is oddly funny, because normally when I play the game I have a specific objective, and this time around I didn't. I just played it because I wanted to. And then, as you probably saw there in the replay, I was trying to click over to somebody else, do something else, but yeah, I forgot you can't do that in the replays. You can only do that in the actual game, and when the match actually ended, well, specifically when I fell the cliff backwards, I didn't stick around the match. I actually left almost immediately. Which is a disappointment, because I could have taken the time to zoom out and actually look across at the destroyed Czechoslovakian tank destroyer that's just across the way. That's gonna be it for now, though, everybody. Be safe out there. Actually, yeah, just be safe out there, because I'm just too tired to deal with this. See you later.